going to do some more damage.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider, down and away. Next one misses. 2-2. One out, bases empty. Ground ball to the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. So 2 down now, and here is Brendan Donovan.
Okay, folks, got it for this time.
And before the pitch, he steps off. There's the strike.
0-1.
That one is absolutely belted. And in one out's the wall. And he's got a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
Happy Saturday to you, David.
To the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Grisham is there, makes the catch. And we're back. And today on the hill, Satchel Paige.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball won't beat them.
Strike one.
Instead of letting it
hit. He quit. Really? That's just pathetic. Whatever. There we go. It's a good day. The Yuma Dolphins. That's going to be a good game.
Welcome to Shipping Stadium. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming
People
your
with
way
these
on
minor
the
league
show.
stadiums are
Texas
poor.
taking on
Learn to play
Arizona.
real
Ready to
stadiums.
go? Here's the left fielder, Javier Sanoja. Up the middle. To first. One up, one down. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Good sinker, low in the zone right there, and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Langford settles under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Kyron Paris. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. 0 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss.
That should have been a
This
hit.
guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Keeps the at-bat
That should
going
have
with
been
a foul
gone.
ball.
And this will be a strikeout because it'll cheat me out of it.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout.
I called each pitch of those.
Back here with my
That's
pal
sad.
Ziggy, and today's starting pitcher, Nate Pearson.
He has a great ability to command a game move, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Paris handles, throws to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Now the number 2 hitter, Wyatt Langford. Not even close there. Ball. This one in the air.
That's an out.
Yastrzemski on his way over. They got it for out number 2. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. 0-1. Swing and a pop-up.
And that's it out. 3 up, 3 down.
And makes the play, and that's out. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Rhys Hoskins. Liberator back to work. Hoskins pushes it foul. The 0-1. And fouled off. Yastrzemski hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. 1 down, base is empty. Strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Jordan Westberg digs in now.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
That one the other way. Gets it to first, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And here it comes. Swing and a chopper out to short. Fires over to Hoskins. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. And here is Tyler Soderstrom. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And he grounds one to the right side. Paris. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Tap foul to play.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaky ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
He should not have hit that. I would not have been able to.
The pitch. Foul ball still 1-2 count. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. And the inning is over. And we're back on to the third inning. And here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez.
Ramirez. Now pitching. Matt Strong.
Fought off foul. Late swing, fouled off.
This.
And there's one down. So digging in, Gage Workman.
Gage Workman.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Ozzie Albies. He represents the go-ahead run. Ground ball up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. Tough spot for the pinch hitter. And he
What's up, Camden? How are you?
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Swings through that one for strike two.
The 2 strikes may see some movement over there at first base.
Keep
Trying to stay out of
forgetting.
the double play right
I
here.
see so many people.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Ball outside.
Safe.
Tag, and they got him.
That is not right. He was safe. Watch, he's out.
Hits his swing. Now
Oh, wow, they did call
no
that.
swing. Just held it back there. Just off the inside corner.
Whatever this is, I don't know.
And he hits a ground ball right side.
It's on,
Tosses to first, and that'll do it.
I'm playing against somebody, so. Wait, what? Did y'all see that? It had a glitch where it had his logo on my team.
Now pitching. Tanner Scott.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
I don't know. All-Star.
Come and give me a fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Sends it across to first. Leadoff hitter gone to the third. Now it's the shortstop, Jordan Westberg. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one. One out, base is empty. That one missing inside.
2-0 count, you really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
This guy's got good power with one swing. He can win it for him. That one almost got him. On the ground, Muncy. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Kyron Paris. Not close with that one. Ball one. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So now back to the top of the order. This is Corbin Carroll. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss. Going home.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Paris off the first with 2 away. Swings and misses. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th. Now the left fielder, Javier Sano.
Now pitching. Luke Weisberg.
Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Comes up empty.
0-2.
Got him swinging.
Why did he swing?
Slider
Okay.
got him for strike 3. Now here's Trent Grisham. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Zach bunt towards third. And a foul ball. And now the 0-1. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. And that misses. And it's 2-1.
2-1.
Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. And that gets down into the gap. Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's an RBI single on the board first. It's 1-0. Kyron Paris.
There we go. There we go.
Next to hit. The bit behind that swing. It's strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Late that time, it's strike 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go out.
Runner on the go. And that one goes foul. It's a strikeout. And it's Reese Hoskins up to the dish. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And that one fouled off. Runner on the go. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And out to a board. To third. Tag. Got it.
Oh, that's
On
okay.
a 4 at the plate. Wyatt Langford.
Left fielder.
And things can change quickly here. One swing.
Cade Smith comes on now.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
He's falling behind in a huge spot. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Throw to second, safe. So the tying run at second. Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one is back. And it bangs off the wall. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Yastrzemski swings through it for strike 1. Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of
Okay.
here. Ball game. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And they...
Yeah. Game knows how to go late. For a person who tries against a person who buys their stuff. Sad. Oh.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Storm and the Seminoles. Here's the left fielder, Javier Sanoa. Back up the middle of the base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. 0-1 now. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Puts it away for the out. Now, Kyron Paris.
The second baseman,
Look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second.
Oh, come on. 99.99. Stupid flex.
Swing and a miss, and then strike two.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Oh, fuck.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here with my pal Zingy. Today's starting pitcher, Dustin May. What do you have on him, Chris?
Big time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating read his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Leading off, number 14. Now a drag ball, third base side. And it goes just foul. Drops one down in front of the plate. He's safe out with a bunt single.
That was a foul ball. But what
The
else?
batter now, Trent Grisham. May over to first. And he
Out.
turns back in safely. And that one upstairs, ball one. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there.
Out.
Oh, safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Really?
Fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. That one felt good. And now they're out front. It's 2-0. And there's a foul ball. May fires. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall.
Batting fourth, the left fielder.
Solo man aboard. This is Corbin Carroll. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1. Carroll in his third season, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's usually in right today, starting in left. Here's a 1-1. Swung on. And it's gone. Home run. He flexes his power with that swing. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 4-0. Way inside, and that hit him. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. First pitch misses. And that one gets past the catcher. Paris into scoring position on the wild pitch. And now, Ozzie Albies. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. That's 2 low. And we're underway.
7-1.
Hey, pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Yastrzemski has this one sized up, and it's caught for the out. Next is the designated hitter, Jordan Westburg. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that can steal you a bag and go deep. This one swung on and hit well, way back there.
I just can't get a break this game.
And they jump out front. It's 1-0. One down. Now it's Christian Yelich, the MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. That one fouled off. A little in front there as he swings through.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Agustin Ramirez. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. That one inside. 1-0. Just
Come on.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
2 outs, base is empty. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches. Here's the catcher to hit, Austin Wells.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Ramirez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ground ball right side, and they tap him out. Back at Globe Life Field, towing the slab in today's game, Sonny Gregg.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup move. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially in a
I hit it
Grisham is
perfect.
there, makes the catch. Now there's one away. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Kyron Paris swings through it for strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stand on a double play right here.
Glove side, but it gets through. Into third now. So runners
Watch, I'm gonna get tagged.
the tag at third, and he's out.
That's bullcrap. Oh, frick.
And here's Hoskins. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the score?
Runner takes off.
Come on.
That is absolutely belted. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? A 2-run blast. It's 2-1. Mike Yastrzemski up here. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Towards first. Here's the tag.
Lagger.
He's out.
He's a lagger.
That ends the inning. Back in Arlington, new inning getting started. And now Jacob Wilson. Gore back to work. Roll over to third. Zips it across. And quickly one away in the second. Now here's Trent Grisham. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. What a stop. And they get the out. Luke Keishel now at the plate. In the air, left field. Sano corrals it. And that's the third out. And we're back. And now here is Jordan Westburg. Just missed.
Now pitching, K. Smith.
Check swing didn't go. And it's 2-0. leadoff walk. Man at first, Agustin Ramirez will hit next. Foul ball there. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And that's down and away. Westberg gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Hit high in the air. There it goes. Sega. He makes him pay for that one. It's 4-1. And first offering is fouled off. Tap dances out of the way of that one. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit.
Really nice job, 2-strike hitting in that. Just really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Hit on the ground on the right side, and that's just foul. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing at a high fly ball right field. Yelich running hard. 1 down. And now it's going to be Javier Sonoma. Trying to center his first time he's off the board. Now move being made for a pinch hitter. Luke Diesel. Run around first and 1 down for him. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty.
There goes the runner. Into center. Grisham puts it away. And there are 2 down. So up next, Trent Grisham. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, number 14. Thomas Harrington to try to close it out.
He's there to turn to right pin and lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Misses the sweeper. Harrington, the 6'2" righty, 23 years old. And he was a second-round pick in 2022. Swing and a ground ball. A sliding stop and short. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Here is Ozzie Albies updated. That one pulled foul.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Harrington picks over, and he's back in easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Swing and a foul. Play. Nobody out. Runner first. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Well done behind the dish. Now it's the DH. Jordan. He's already hard in this game. That one off the mark, and that is ball 1. taking a high fly ball, well struck. Grisham going back, and it one-hops the wall. Coming home. He will score. Grisham gets it back in quickly, and the lead runner has to hold on a second. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Struck out swinging his first time.
Now,
Kane Smith into the game.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game.
And that one gets away at the plate. In there safely. Westburg up to third on the wild pitch. On the ground at first. The flip to the pitcher covering. Now 2 away as they get a run across. So it's their last chance in this one. And here's the first baseman, Agustin Ramirez. Looking to get the tying run on base. Got the back one too soon and strike 2. 1 strike away. Outside low. 1-2 to count. Got him! And that's the ball game. And the final score here, 4-3.
Finally. But the game that screwed me. No. Sorry about that, folks. I do apologize. Oh, alright.
Now the left fielder, number 14.
the left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
This one in the air. Westburg settles underneath it. Makes the grab, one down. Brendan Donovan digs it down. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. This one lifted in the air, left field. Sano pulls it down, 2 up, 2 down. Kyle Manzardo getting ready to hit.
Kyle Manzardo.
They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that is hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
The other way, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there. It's a first inning double.
Still able to come through behind the count right there. Anytime you run a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And that is downstairs. And the count now 2-0.
Well, there's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Back at Globe Life Field. And our pitcher tonight, Satchel Paige.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone whenever he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Stowers under it. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Line drive, Workman. Fires over to first. That takes care of Grisham. Here's the second baseman, Kyron Paris. And it's fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-0. So 2 down. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And it's fouled away. Got him looking. Couldn't pull the trigger. Second inning set to go. And now the center fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Jock Hager.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Dang it. Allowed it too.
This one driven
Good job.
deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
We are
And we're starting
tied.
over. It's 1-1. Now a chance for Jonathan Aranda. And that one fouled off. Swings and misses.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning.
Got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the home. Luke Keishel in the box now.
I thought I hit the umpire did it out.
I would throw him another
Got
breaking
stopped.
ball. Try to go get the fastball slightly elevated.
Oh, I think I got
High
this.
and deep, way back there. On the track, and makes the catch. And down the shortstop, Gage Workman.
Just pull off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle.
That guy's like, yeah, that ain't worth it.
Instead of a fly out to left.
And a pitch. Comes up empty, that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And that extends the inning.
Batting up, the catcher,
Ben Rice now at the plate. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Oh, just a nice job coming
Welcome,
through.
everyone,
High
welcome.
leverage spot right there. Just kept it simple. Flake pepper with the middle of the inning.
now pitching,
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Matt Strom.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
2 on, 2 outs. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a
That's out.
fly
Number 3.
ball out towards right field. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out.
Ooh-wee.
Back in Arlington, bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Page back to work. Ball low.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
The 1-1. That one in triple digits.
Man, that pitch was dominant. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Ground ball up the middle, Donovan. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now, Jordan Westburg.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
1 out, bases empty. Out to short. Fires to first. And a couple of quick outs. And the batter now, Agustin Ramirez. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Makes the grab, and that's it. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Brendan Donovan. And there's the ball. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a pop off in foul ground. Brings it in. 1 away. Stepping in, Kyle Manzardo.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but it's so hard to get on top of as a hitter. Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And that is out of play. Manzardo over at first with 1 away. Outside low, and it's 1-2. In the air, left field. And there's 2 down. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. He's already homered here in this one.
Now, Thomas Harrington.
Ball 1, no strike.
In the dirt, and no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. Fall off foul. Lined into right. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gage Workman.
Now pitching, Zach Agnew.
And a ground ball to first, and it's just foul. That was close. And fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Up and in, and the count 1-2. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. And next is the designated hitter. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Ozzie Albies.
Big hit bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
This guy's got good power with one swing. He can win it for him. Gets a piece, and it stays on 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the left fielder, Javier Sonoma. Slowly on the ground to short. Slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. As we go to the top of the 4th, now it's going to be Jonathan Aranda. And that one fouled off. Now 1-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. In the air, out towards right center. Yastrzemski on the run into the gap. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Running tags in second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Now the third baseman, Luke Keeschel. Swinging a foul out of play.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story when that line drive hits the ground. When he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with 1 more out.
That's out to center field. Grisham trying to get there. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Ready to go. 5. A 4. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Sneaks through, base hit. Runner around third. Throw is offline. This one's over, and they will walk it off in extra innings.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and
you're
Yes, fucking. Will Smith. Oh my god. That's out of the way. First up. Gonna first. Okay, sorry about that, folks. What? Yeah. We'll go ahead and get rid of all these. We'll be right back, folks. Okay, folks, we're back. Let's continue. Oh.
Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, baseball from the big city, the house that Ruth built. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Storm, and just about set to go now, and towing the slab, Dustin May.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
All right, ready to go here. Now the left fielder, Javier Sanoja. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Now one miss.
Ball.
Late swing, fouled off. Swinging and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. And there's a foul ball. One out, bases empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya.
Oh, upper deck. Heck yeah.
And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. One out, base is empty. Now at the plate, Kyren Paris. There's a strike. That misses.
1-1.
And the count is 1-1. And that one hit 97 on the gun. The 2-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2-2.
And it remains 2-2. That one is upstairs.
Full count.
Swing and a ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting fourth, the first baseman,
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
0-1.
And now it's even up. Paris leads off first with one away. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Mike Yastrzemski up here. And a foul ball. And he chases a high fastball there.
Going night tonight, Bill. Yeah, that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The pitch. The changeup missing, and the count is 1-2. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning.
What?
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Oh, this sucker.
And that is that. Back here with my pal Siggy. And today's starter, Spencer Strider.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And out of here. He'll take the trot around the bases. And we are all tied up. It's 1-1. Now batting Jaron Duran. Tied up here in the early going. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Stays alive.
the real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Batting third,
Here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Albies.
And it skips into there. And that one is lifted in the air. Yastrzemski settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. And there's two away. Down here's Trent Grisham.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Trent Grisham.
First pitch doesn't find his zone. That one down the line, and foul ball. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
That was just some point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he gets wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Over to first, inning over. Top of the second, here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburn. And he's the home run leader on this team, Ziggy. Weaver back to work.
Yeah, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Inside, and that's ball one. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Definitely have the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Out towards right center field. And out number one on the grab. Here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez.
Batting seventh, the catcher of the now pitcher, Josh Hader.
Just missed.
1-0.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Back there. You can kiss it goodbye. He sends it out of here. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-1. One down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gage Workman. Workman, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2020. Swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Flares it into the outfield. And it's in there, base hit.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there, and on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Center field. Durant moving under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Javier Sanoja. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul. That's out of play. Workman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a swing and a miss. And we're back. Bottom of the second. And now the first baseman, Dave Rice.
Right. Now,
Jimmy Garcia on the pitch out of the pen here. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Outside low. A ball, strike. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. That one hit to right. Yastrzemski sizes this one up. Pulls it in for the out. Now it's Alex Bregman. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle if he gets a mistake.
And a good eye there. That's hard hit on the line. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself.
Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Diamondbacks taking on the Storm. And now, Garrett Mitchell swings and misses. Strike one. And a swing and a miss there.
Good sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time he gets to the end zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And here is Jake Myers. And a big swing and a miss. One out, bases empty. Swings through that one for strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. And that is cut on and missed. And that's strike one.
Okay, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Got him to chase one upstairs there. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. Back in Arlington. And on the hill, the big righty, Satchel Paige.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Deal 2. He gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2 pitch from Satchel. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball still 0-2. Hit in the air, center field. Myers should have this one. Makes the grab one away. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Hit high in the air, there it goes. Sega. He circles the bases and to grab the lead. It's 1-0. Bases hit. Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Storm going up against the Mets. And the left fielder, Javier Sanoa. Hard hit left side. Throws to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Out to short. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Kyron Paris, the next to hit, and he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Tap foul at the plate. He'll one. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. The Around first and hustling for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive. And it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. And at second. Swing and miss at 100 miles an hour. Got him looking. Back here in Queens. So here's the lefty, Mackenzie Gore. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch. Before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Swings with a fastball up in the zone.
I would throw another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Down the number 2 hitter, Brendan Donovan. Just missed. And there's the strike.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Good job to fight that one off. 1 out, bases empty. That's off the mark, and that's ball 3. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch. And that back here at Citi Field. Second inning, set to go. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here comes the 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Jordan Westburg digs in now. Siggy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. And he blows that one by him at 100.
All one's the count.
Up the middle. And no one can get there.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He kind of muscled that one out there, didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
Agustin Ramirez, the next to hit, takes outside. And another ball. Chris with that distraction and the speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The next offering misses. And now 3-0. Right side. Drops into the glove. 2 away. So digging in, Gage Workman.
The shortstop, Gage Workman.
That one the other way, and it stays fair. And that's a double.
Wastes no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Hoskins. Pitching change here, Tanner Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just got to tip your cap on that pitch.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now here's Trent Grisham. And the first offering is not close. Fought off foul. There's a swing and a miss.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one way outside. And the count's even at 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now here is Agustin Ramirez. Breaking ball inside. And it's 1-0. Scott, 30 years old now. And he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd. Scoreless game. Now, Javier Sonoma.
Now, Jimmy.
And that's foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker as a hitter. You've got to look up in the zone. You look down, you're chasing stuff in the dirt.
Line drive. Calls it in. 1 away. And the batter now, Trent Grisham. He's over 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. The velocity of the fastball. That is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Top of the 3rd, no score. And a swing and a miss. That's the 2nd out. Now it's the 2nd baseman, Kyren Paris. Doubled his first time up. Strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is...
And a swing and a miss. And good. Back here in Queens as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's the shortstop, Kyren Paris. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Thomas Harrington.
Now, Thomas Harrington.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swings through that one.
0-2 is the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So up next, Evan Carter. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
So now 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Next pitch is downstairs. 3, got him swinging. Coming out of the bullpen throwing BBs. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Outside low. 1-1. 2 outs, base is empty. That one the other way. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at Citi Field, and it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Garcia back to work.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
This one in the air, center field. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away. Mike Yastrzemski up. Here. Fly to left his first time. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Fastball. He gets out of the way. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. In the air, left field, down the line, and just foul. With the go-ahead run at third, and here in extra innings. That just misses, and now it's 3-2. So Reyes is struck out. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Take it out.
1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. Harris scores. And it's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Yelich makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. And now number 14.
Does got a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Kate Smith gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
A little trouble with this one behind the plate, and the runner holds. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Pickoff throw. Westburg dives back in safely. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's the ball. And that's it. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Ramirez down to first. Gets him. One away on the drop third strike. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
Donovan goes after that one for strike one. Ball one there. A one-run lead. And the whole team trying to pull it out. That's off the inside corner. Ball two.
Now, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and back away, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate. As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
This could end it. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Trying to close out a one-run lead here in extra innings. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really.
Live from Arlington, Texas, Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Atlanta taking on Texas. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. Our starting pitcher in this one, Nate Pearson. What do you have on him?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Up and in, and it's 1-1.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. One out, bases empty. Way out, run for strike 2. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses in the breaking ball hitter. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
And here is Jordan Westburg, late on that fastball. Westburg measures 6 feet 2 inches, hitting third in the lineup, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here with my pal Siggy. And today's starting pitcher, Matthew Liberatore. Chris, how about the scouting?
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of reception. Guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking 2 plates horizontal and vertical.
Next offering is foul back. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fights it off, you'll see another.
Come on, team.
Foul ball, still 1-2 count. And now the lefty. On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And they get it. The misplay may not have been messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Next to him, Kyron Paris. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. grab on the dive. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Christian Yelich. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Sano brings it in. One up, one down. Here's Pete Alonso.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
Ground ball left side. Tosses to first, and that takes care of Alonso. So 2 down now, and here is Kyle Stowers. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
0-1.
Foul ball there. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Harris throws the first in time, and that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2, and the batter now is Rhys Hoskins.
Hoskins.
Ripped to short. Toss to Alonso. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Yastrzemski.
And that's in there for strike one. And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
To the right side. Sends it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Down the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. First pitch misses. Ripped on the ground to second. On to first. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. Back in Arlington on the third inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Agustin Ramirez.
Now,
So they turn to their closer, Thomas Harrington.
Harrington.
On the ground to short, Workman. And one away in the top of the third. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. That missed by one. Ball one. And another ball.
Not showing great command so far in this at-bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
Right side. And it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. And that is out of play. On the ground. Oh, look at the stop. To his knee, the throw. And that's a great play for the out. So digging in, Jacob Wilson. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. 2 outs. Off the mark there. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third, and here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Liberator back to work. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in, and there's one down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gage Workman. And a base hit on the wall.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with one down. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front, ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel good.
And a base hit. Ball back in a hurry, and the winning run now at second with only one away. First and second, one out. Sano getting ready to hit, and that one fouled off. Over to Albies. He's out over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. Back at Globe Life Field. This is Corbin Carroll.
Number 19. Tyrone.
High fly ball. That one curling foul down the right side. Fought off foul.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ozzie always up to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Runner breaks for third. Slash foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Move to second. Paris back in on the dive.
Now,
So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
Hader.
Runner goes again. In the air right side. Yastrzemski on the move. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Hung up a run down now. Down to second, gets back as he almost ran into another out there. Jordan Westberg will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Cut on and missed. Throw to third. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
No strike.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. Kyron Paris now at the plate. Upstairs.
Ball 1, no strike.
Snap throw. The winning run at third. And here in extra innings. In the air, right field, Carroll. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. Rowe, not in time, and they walk it off.
These can be tough at bats when you know you've got to get the ball in the air. At worst case scenario, that pitcher is going to try to tie you up, throw you up and in, but he did a good job pulling the hands through. Extension to put that ball deep enough out in the outfield to score that run and win.
1-0 the final.
All these extra inning runs are doing us good. Good job, good job, good job.
Welcome to Dodger Stadium. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Storm and the Bandits. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Okay, all set to go. Here's the left fielder, Javier Sano. That to right. And there's one down. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. High in the air, out to right. 2 down. And now it's going to be Kyron Paris. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Swing and a base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands. Got the barrel to it. Was able to yank it into the outfield.
Rhys Hoskins. Now the box comes up empty with a swing there. And that'll get down for a hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Couple of singles back to back. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, that's a base hit. In from third is the tying run. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands.
The tag, and they got it. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. That one misses. Ball 1. And the slider just misses. Next offering is down low. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And there's one away. Here's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. First offering misses badly for ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. There's a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Throw to first in time.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here at Chavez Ravine, leading off. Agustin Ramirez.
Now,
Swing and a foul out of play.
Oh, goodness.
Here's the 0-1. Fouled off left side. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Carroll missed, struck him out. And 1 ball. So up next, Gage Workman. Late in the swing there.
Strom is a pretty cool guy. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of him. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
Pinch hitter coming on. Max Muncy. 1 out and the base is empty for him. Kicks and fires. Ground ball up the middle. A dive. Nice stop from his backside. And it beats him. What a play. And now the DH. Inside. Just missed. 2 outs. Base is empty. And 1 foul off. Just missed. On the ground, right side. Kiesel to first. And it's a 1-2.
God, this guy's logging up a store.
We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westberg.
The third baseman, Jordan Westberg.
Strider back to work. That one outside. And that's ball 1. And a curve misses outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And he dodges that fastball.
No strike.
Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. And the tying run is on base. And here's the first baseman, Ken Rice.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game.
Now,
They hand the ball over to the new arm, Michael Kopech.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game.
And that gets down into the gap. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Picks himself up on the line. Put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know on that swing.
0-2 now as he swings through.
No ball.
No outs. Runner on second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Falling behind 2-1. Now a rip into left center. Stretches out and holds it in. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. So the go-ahead run at scoring position. Jacob Wilson, the next to hit. Outside low. And that is ball 1. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Runner at third, 2 away. Check swing, now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. That one misses. 3-1.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that is the inning. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Javier Sanoa.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And that's a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on the line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field. It doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And then misses. And a count 2-1.
One strike.
So on to first, nobody out. And a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. The kick and the pitch, runner goes. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Now it's the second baseman. Kyron Paris. Singled and scored his first time. That one inside, and it's 1-0.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand the ball's going to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the grab. Now a throw to first. Go behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off.
Game over.
As we go to the last of the third, here's the left fielder, Evan Carter.
Now,
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Tanner Scott. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Bunting for a hit, down the line, and it's foul. Check swing, and he went, and it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Now 1 out to right, Yastrzemski. 1 away.
My guy keeps tripping.
Bellinger up to hit. Flying to left his first time. And fouled off. And ball 1.
That's a really good take.
Next pitch a slider that misses outside. Hit slowly on the ground. Paris. And Bellinger is out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Keishel, next to him, takes ball 1.
1-0.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Fouled off, he was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That's the third. Tosses across the first. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. Back here in L.A., Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it drops in. The throw into second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Good job getting the foot down so he can catch it out front and pull it. Turn on it nicely for the knock.
Yastrzemski up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Westberg getting ready to hit. Golden opportunity right here. So now the pinch hitter, Ozzie Albies. A critical at bat in this game for him. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. Leading, and he brought it back. Now a relay on the plate.
He beat it safe.
now the catcher of the team.
Here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a ball popped up. Yastrzemski coming on. He's got it. 2 down. So digging in, Max Muncy. 0 for 1 and grounded out in his first at bat. Inside, ball 1.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy can do some real damage.
That ends the inning, and they lose. And we're back. Bottom of the fourth. And the play. Mike Yastrzemski. Swinging a drive deep right field. That's back there. Out of here. And that ends the game.
He didn't allow me to change player.
Around the base.
He didn't allow me to change my player. He glitched it where I couldn't change player. That's cheating. I'm reporting. Report cheating. Wow, that's the worst I've ever been cheated.